What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We are out here in the garage today. We're going to be messing with sunshine again today. Taking a little bit of a break from Joey's. Waiting on some parts to come in, waiting for the exhaust piping to come in. We've got everything done on the cold side. All he's got to do now is put the blow-off valves in. He picked up the parts for those today, so we'll be getting those in, getting all that stuff welded in. Then, like I said, we're working on the exhaust pipe. When we do that, we'll be making a video of that here real soon. But for the day, we are going to be working on sunshine. I'm going to show you over here what we got. You look at here, we've got the factory alternator bracket on it and the factory idler pulley. You can see what I did when I had this. When I first put this together, my main thing was just to basically get it running. So I took the factory setup, which you've got right here, and I just kind of cut off the power steering part of it. So I've got this big chunky block sitting there. Not that it doesn't work, it just kind of looks unsightly. And if you look over here, we got the stock idler, which we'll be replacing that with the aftermarket ICT billet one that's a stationary one. If you've ever looked at like an under the hood camera shot of a car going down the road with one of the idler pulleys that actually, you know, flexes, they get extremely violent, especially on the decel when you let off, especially when you're a high RPM, say 72, 7400 RPM, where we tend to try to get up there and run. It gets really violent and it take a chance of throwing a belt, you know, to avoid that kind of complication we've had, because I've thrown belts at the track before and it's a pain in the butt to try to track it down, especially if it tears it, your night's over if you don't have a spare with you. So we're gonna get those replaced. There's really no justification for this, guys. It just is gonna look better. I mean, there's a little bit of performance issue, but I mean, it's just, I've got that old clunky thing on there. I got time, so why not put it in there? Show you what we got here. What we got right here, this is the ICT billet one. The problem is this too also comes with the power steering on. So basically I paid an extra $50 to have this because they don't make it with just this piece right here. So I'm basically gonna have to take it and I'm gonna have to cut this piece off just so it's this bracket right here for the alternator to go on to be able to go on its regular location. I can't put it on the driver's side as far as the relocation one because it puts it right in the header. I'll show you over here. What it ends up doing is it ends up bringing it out forward to here where this header is. So I can't do that, so I have to leave it in its actual location where it is right now, which isn't a problem. I don't mind it being there. It just kind of limits you on the type of bracket you can get and having to cut up, you know, $150 bracket just so you could have a nice little bracket sitting there. So I'm gonna jump on that. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of machine work. Like I said, I'm gonna cut that off of there, you know, get all this stuff off of here and then just, you know, start putting it together. Then what we gotta do is we gotta jump over here. Got the new tires right there. I gotta need to change those out. These tires here aren't bad, but I like to start with a new set every time the season starts up. We just got word today that our tracks will be opening up starting this Friday. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, they're gonna be open for their first times, and I'm sure the staging lanes will be like a southern border crossing here in Texas. It's gonna be stupid packed, but we're gonna try to make it out there. We may only get a couple of passes in, who knows, but just the fact to be able to get out there in the car, get it running again, finally make a pass in this thing and see what it do. But before we can do any of this, getting tires on there, getting this piece on here, I'm gonna go ahead and jump on this, start getting this taken off and getting after it. Here's what I was talking about on this actual bracket here. So you can tell it's kind of just, I mean, it works for what it is. You can see all this part right here, where I just cut off and shaved off. And it's just a big, nice. It's just a big clunky piece of metal. Like I said, it worked, but it's time to at least make it look like it's supposed to look. So we got everything taken off here. Shouldn't have any issues as far as going back. Everything's supposed to go back in its factory location. Just gonna kind of clean this up a little bit for whatever reason, just to get dirty again. Then I'm gonna jump over here, start getting this bracket cut apart. Like I said, it shouldn't be that big of a deal. All I should have to do is just get this bottom bracket right here, set it on top of this one, and basically line up the holes and trace it out where I want to get. All I'm worried about is make sure the top 2 holes fit the alternator and the other 3 bolt holes actually fit the block. So other than that, I'm gonna start cutting on this, get this thing slapped in there. I got this lined up right here. You can see I'm just going to take that backing bracket there, lay it across the front with the bolts lined in. I mean, it's pretty much just going to be following the same type outline right here. I could get all crazy and make this part fit. I don't know if I'm too worried about cutting this ear off here. I mean, it's just a little more than I probably have to do, but get this cut off here and it should fit right in. All right guys, not too shabby. A little bit of a polished edge on it, got all the sharp edges off of it. But that should mirror our one I've got over here on the car. I've already got that one set there. It should go right in here just like that. Oh, alternator. Oh, this is gonna be nice. One hand camera, alternator. And there we go. We can edit it out. Edit! All right, let's try this again. That'll go right there, move everything out. It's just a little cleaner look. Like I said, it's not gonna serve any better function than the other one did. It's just cleaner. I'll probably save 0.3 ounces, so I should get a 6-foot wheelie out of it now. All right, guys, I'm gonna attempt to try to bench assemble all this. I'm actually gonna look at the directions, so don't anybody say anything. Normally I wing it, but I'll try to get all these. There's like 9 spacers, and I don't want to get them mixed up with the ones I've got over here for the idler arm. What are the odds this works first try? You gotta be kidding me. Genius! Okay guys, we got the alternator bracket side in. That was like trying to hold together a Jenga puzzle. Oh my gosh, all the little spacers trying to hold in here and here and here. Woo! Talk about a pain in the butt. Now, I don't know too, it came with its own idler pulley arm, or I'd say its own pulley arm there. The one I have is a little bigger, so hopefully when I tension the other one, when I put this tensioner on there, I don't have to change belts, but who knows. I was gonna polish this, but I mean, why not? Everything else is in here natural. Maybe if I get bored, I will. But for right now, that's it. I'm gonna see if this alternator fits on here. We're gonna jump over here and put this idler on. All right, come on, baby, fit. First try, really? Nice. I love this bracket. Holy crap. Something that actually works on this car. Give it a minute, it'll be broke. All right, guys, alternator seemed to go on pretty flawlessly. You can kind of get a look down there. Bracket doesn't look that bad. Doesn't look like it's really missing anything. Everything's in the same position. Everything clearance is right. So we're gonna jump over here now on this side and see if we can get that idler pulley on. Hopefully this thing here just bolts on just like that one did. I mean, same company. It's a matching set, although they didn't come together. I know this one here is supposed to go with what I got. I got the wrong alternator bracket first, which is a pain in the butt, but we're good there. I'm gonna get this one on there. Hopefully that belt lines up. Start it up, make sure everything runs right, make sure there's no squealing and all that kind of crap, and then we'll be ready to go. Alright guys, had a little bit of a scare there for a second. I didn't have the actual idler pulley arm that came with this one, or the actual pulley, so I'm gonna have to steal the one off of the other setup, and it actually works. So dodged the bullet on that one. Hopefully, I was hoping, like I said, that I could just use the same belt and everything that I've got and not have to change things out. And it looks like I'm gonna be okay with that if I don't mess something up. Alright, now what we're gonna do is try to route this belt and make sure we can pull it tight enough, if I can remember how the belt goes. Ew. All right, guys, there we go. Everything is on. Got the tensioner pulley hooked up, alternator bracket hooked up. I have to say it does look a lot better than what I thought it would. Not that it, like I said, needed it, but definitely looks better. All right, guys, all we do is walk back here, turn the power on, and see if this thing starts up without squeals. Hopefully we get it first try. Doesn't always happen like that, but everything else seems to be going okay today. All right guys, I'll call that a win on that one right there. Pretty simple, straightforward. Like I said, it's nothing major. Everything bolted right up. That was actually a whole lot simpler than what I thought it was gonna be, since I had to cut that bracket and had to piece that piece in. Everything lined up good. There wasn't anything that was, you know, walking or anything like that. Everything just lined up, bolted right up. So A+ on ICT on that one. All right, guys, so I'm gonna jump over here, get these back tires off of here, start getting these other tires put on here. But that's gonna do it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. We will catch you guys on the next one.